Hello, everyone. I'm just waiting for a few more people to jump on. We'll get started with some Friday evening announcements. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. This is Bridget with Horse Auctions USA, and we are live at the Diamond E Horse Sales Spring Spectacular. It is here in Sheridan, Illinois, at Spirit Farms in Mustang Arena. We have got about 200 head of horses, mules, ponies, and donkeys to sell to you tomorrow. And I thought I would pop on here, number one, just to check the camera angles, and number two, to say hi to our online folks and kind of go over the online bidding and all of that kind of stuff, just the basics. And since I wanted to test out the feed, Roy was good enough to ride his very, very pretty blonde girlfriend around here in the ring. So while I'm talking to you, I'll let you know what you're looking at here. She will be hip number 145 tomorrow. This is Star's blonde girl. She's a 2014 model registered paint horse mare. She'll be 15 one hands. She'll be 100% sound. She's been on lots of trail rides and used daily in the feedlot for the last 4 years. Lots of shape and pretty on this mare. So that's the mare you're going to be looking at while I'm talking to you guys tonight. So let me give you this schedule. We are going to start at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning with tack. All those saddles you see all around the ring, we're going to sell all of that. We've got a bunch of tack. So that will be at 9 o'clock sharp. Tack is in-person bidding only, guys. There is no online bidding for tack. There are a couple of horse trailers here. We will sell those after the inside tack. And then at 1 o'clock, it is on to the horses. Now, the horses will be live online. The online catalog is up. I will post the direct link in the comments. You'll find it all over the Diamond E horse sale page as well. But in order to view that interactive catalog, you can do one of two things. You can download the Horse Auctions USA app if you have a smartphone. It is available to you in both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. So you'll just go to the store for your, respective phone. In the search bar, you will type Horse Auctions with an S at the end, USA, and that's going to pop right up. And it's free to download. You download that app, and you are good to go. If you want to bid from your browser, you can do that as well. To do that, you're going to go to bid, that's BID, .horseauctions, again with an S, USA.com. So whether you're on the app or you're on the browser, you are going to click View Auction underneath the Diamond E sale. And then you're going to click register to bid under any of those lots that you see there. That very first lot you see, lot number 0, that's got all the basic sale information. And it's also there to serve as a practice lot. That's for people who are new to online bidding to kind of see how those bid buttons work. It's one of those no holds barred, knock yourself out kind of lots. So that's the place to kind of play with it and make your mistakes. So in any case, you'll just click register to bid under any one of those lots. It's going to have you put all your information in. You are going to have to register to bid online with a credit or a debit card. You do not have to make final payment with that card or any card for that matter, but you do need to put one on file to register. Now, having said that, I want to just go over this because there's sometimes some confusion. When you register, we do ping or get an authorization on your card to make sure that it is valid. We do not charge your card. But some banking apps, when they send that notification to you, letting you know that something happened with your card, it comes through looking like a charge and it makes people panic. So I just want everyone to know, no matter how your notification comes through, we don't charge your card to register. It doesn't cost you anything to register. It's just a ping. It falls off just like when you rent a car or a hotel room. So anyway, you get that done. You're good to go. You will sign in to bid with your email and your password that you create. And that's all there is to it. You can elect to keep yourself signed in so you don't have to sign in all the time. There's 2 different ways to bid. what you will see open to you now is what we call pre-bidding or absentee bidding. So that works a lot like eBay. If you go on there, you'll see some horses already have some bids, and you can place a bid on any of the horses that are on there now. So this is a useful tool in a couple of cases. The first is if you're going to be in poor cell service or have poor internet connectivity at home, pre-bidding might be a good option for you. Remember, when we go live tomorrow, we are live. So if you drop the signal for whatever reason, drive out of service, or just the home internet gets glitchy on you, there's no do-over. So if you've really got your heart set on a specific horse and there's any question about what kind of service you're going to be in, then pre-bidding might be a good option for you. Maybe you have to work tomorrow and your boss doesn't want you buying horses on company time. And the other time is if you've never done an auction before or you haven't attended one, sometimes people are a little overwhelmed by this speed. It does move along at a pretty brisk pace. So if you're someone that really needs to kind of chew on a decision for a little bit, then maybe the pre-bidding is a good way to go for you because it's no pressure. You will go ahead and place your maximum bid, and the computer is then going to do all the work for you. If you've used eBay, it's the same thing. So I'm going to use round numbers for examples. Let's say you like Roy's horse here riding around and you decide that you like her $10,000 worth. That's your budget on that mare. So you type in $10,000. Well, if she doesn't have any bids yet, the computer's going to let you bid the lowest possible amount. It's going to put you at $1,000 and you're going to sit there. And then Sally comes along a little later tonight, and Sally also really likes this mare. So Sally's got a shorter budget, and Sally says, well, I like that mare, but I only have $3,500 to spend. So that's what she bids. The computer is going to go ahead and note that Sally's bid is not higher than yours. So it's going to keep trying Sally's bid, and you're going to keep outbidding her. When it gets to $3,500, it's going to put you in the lead, and it's going to stop there again. Where I'm going with all that is when you put your maximum bid in, the computer isn't going to automatically put you there. Okay, so don't think whatever that number you type in is what the computer's just going to automatically do. The computer is working as your agent. Its job is to try to get that horse for you for the lowest possible amount. So that's how the pre-bidding works. The other option is to watch and bid live tomorrow. So we will be streaming live. You will be watching like you are on Facebook or YouTube right now, but you can't bid on those platforms, especially on Facebook. There's a little bit of a delay, and that doesn't work in the auction world. So you will need to be on the app or on the bidding website in order to bid. You will have real-time audio and video. There will be no delay, and you will have bid buttons. So it will say the current bid is $5,000. We are asking for $5,250, and it's going to ask, do you want to bid $5,250? You will have to click once to say, yes, that's what I want to bid. And you're going to have to click a second time to confirm that bid. That's to prevent what we like to call accidental bidding, because we don't want any of that. So that's what that's going to look like. If you've placed a pre-bid, just in case your service might get dicey tomorrow, and you're watching live tomorrow, and this is your mare, and you've bid $10,000 on her, and it gets to $10,000, and someone outbids you at $10,250. If you're watching live, you can jump right in there and bid $10,500. So you can jump in there and raise your pre-bid if you need to. So I'm just trying to touch on all the questions that I commonly get. Most importantly, something I want to make sure all my bidders know when it comes to that pre-bidding, that absentee bidding ahead of time, if you place a pre-bid on any of these animals, you're bidding with the information that's available to you. So let's say you've bid on an animal, and when that animal comes in tomorrow, they make an announcement that it was kicked in the trailer, or they announce in the ring that it cribs, and that was not in the description. I want all of you to know that if you've placed a pre-bid on that animal, I am then not going to honor that pre-bid because the information has changed, and I don't want anyone to get a surprise, particularly an unwelcome one. So if you've got a pre-bid on a horse and there's something is announced differently than what you were told at the time of the pre-bidding, I delete that bid out, and I do my best to get a hold of you right then and there and let you know what the deal is so you can get back in. But under no circumstances am I going to honor a bid on something that isn't exactly what you thought it was when it comes in the ring. So I just kind of want to, for those of you, I know I've got a lot of new bidders on here, and you haven't bid with my company before, and I just want to make sure everyone's aware of that. Lots of horses here. The barns are open, guys. If you want to swing down this evening and walk through, please feel free. The weather will be much nicer tomorrow. It was a little bit of a monsoon here today, but we are expecting sun tomorrow. So I'm going to quit yammering in all your ears. Once again, for those of you just joining us, our model today, hip number 145. She is a registered paint horse mare. She is in the sale tomorrow, and she is a blonde bombshell. I'm going to try to go live a little bit later through the barns and give you guys a walkthrough. I think the Wi-Fi signal will work well enough in the barns to do that. But a really, really great set of horses. I'll be posting pictures and videos all night. Thank you, everyone. One last thing, if you are thinking about the internet bidding or you have internet bidding questions, I want to make sure everyone knows how to reach me. Again, this is Bridget. My cell phone is 336-904-8903. You can call or text. And if you call me and you don't get an answer, I do advise texting because I'm in and out of the barn and in and out of service and often on the other line. So by all means, don't be afraid to text. All right, guys, that's all for now. I will sign back on in a little bit, give you a live look at some of these horses. We got a great set. Again, 200 heads selling tomorrow.